One of the greatest gifts we have in life is our health. And the truth is it's never too late to protect it. Especially for our seniors, learning to recognize the signs of a heart attack can truly save lives, your own or someone you love. The heart doesn't suddenly fail overnight. It gives small warnings, little whispers that something isn't right. Maybe it's a sudden tightness in the chest after climbing a few stairs, or a dull ache that moves to your jaw or arm. Sometimes it's breathlessness, fatigue, or even nausea that seems to have no reason. These are not just signs of aging. They are your body speaking to you. And listening to your body is the first step toward healing and strength. Listening to your body's warnings is one of the most powerful forms of self-care you can practice, especially as you grow older. The human body is a masterpiece of design, constantly sending messages about what it needs, what it lacks, and when something is wrong. These messages are often gentle at first, a slight discomfort, an unusual tiredness, or a bit of pressure that seems to come and go. Many people ignore these small signs, believing they are just part of aging or stress, but those small signals are the body's early alarm system. When it comes to the heart, those whispers should never be ignored. A heart attack rarely arrives without warning. The body often gives hints days, even weeks before. It might start with a sudden feeling of heaviness in the chest after mild activity, a pain that spreads to the arm or jaw, or even a shortness of breath while doing something that once felt easy. Sometimes the symptoms are not dramatic. They may show up as nausea, dizziness, or unusual fatigue. For many older adults, these are dismissed as simple exhaustion or indigestion. But they are often the heart's way of saying, pay attention. Recognizing these signals and taking them seriously can truly make the difference between life and death. BarbaraONeill often emphasizes that the body speaks in whispers before it shouts. When you listen early, you give yourself the opportunity to take action before a crisis develops. This awareness doesn't come from fear, but from respect for the miracle of life within you. It begins with slowing down enough to notice how you feel physically and emotionally. When you wake up, take a moment to check in with your body. Do you feel rested? Are you breathing easily? Do you notice any unusual tension or pain? Throughout the day, stay aware of subtle changes. Your body's patterns hold wisdom. Ignoring discomfort or masking it with pills may silence the symptom, but it doesn't heal the cause. Listening to your body also means respecting its need for rest, hydration, and nourishment. The heart works tirelessly, pumping life through every cell, and it depends on you to give it what it needs. When you feel tired, don't push through endlessly. Rest. When you feel thirsty, drink water instead of caffeine or soda. When you feel anxious, take a few deep breaths and center yourself. These are not small acts. They are acts of protection and love toward yourself. The more in tune you are with your body, the easier it becomes to recognize when something is out of balance. Awareness empowers prevention. By listening, you can make changes that strengthen your heart naturally, improving your diet, moving more, and seeking medical help promptly if something feels wrong. Many lives are lost not because the heart failed suddenly, but because the signs were ignored. Your body never betrays you, it always tries to communicate. Every ache, every heartbeat, every sigh carries information meant to keep you safe and alive. When you learn to listen, you learn to live wisely, in partnership with the body that has carried you through every season of your life. Nourishing your heart naturally begins with understanding that every bite of food you eat has the power to heal or to harm. The heart is not just a muscle that pumps blood. It is the center of your physical vitality and emotional strength. What you feed your body directly influences how efficiently your heart works how smoothly your blood flows, and how much energy you feel throughout the day. A diet rich in whole, colourful, plant-based foods is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to protect and strengthen your heart. Nature has provided everything the human body needs to thrive: fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, each bursting with nutrients, antioxidants, and natural fibers that cleanse and rejuvenate the body from within. Fresh fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that reduce inflammation and improve circulation. The bright colors in your meals are more than just visually appealing. They represent powerful plant compounds that fight damage to your heart and arteries. Greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli are rich in magnesium and potassium, helping regulate blood pressure and keeping the heart rhythm steady. Berries, oranges, and apples provide natural antioxidants that protect against plaque buildup and oxidative stress. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, flax seeds, and chia contain healthy fats that support cholesterol balance and keep blood vessels flexible. These natural foods do not just nourish the body, they energize the mind and uplift the spirit. On the other hand, foods that are heavily processed, fried, or loaded with sugar can slowly weaken the heart. They burden the arteries, increase inflammation, and make it harder for the body to maintain balance. BarbaraONeill often says that the food you eat today becomes your blood tomorrow, and that is a powerful truth. When you choose wholesome, living foods, you are literally feeding your cells with life. Every heartbeat is a reflection of the choices you make daily. Choosing water over sugary drinks, cooking at home rather than eating processed fast food, and savoring simple, natural meals can transform your energy, your mood, and your longevity. It's also important to eat mindfully. Slow down while eating, chew thoroughly, and allow your body to truly experience nourishment. Digestion begins in the mouth, and when you eat in a calm, thankful state, your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently. The heart thrives in balance, and that balance includes not only what you eat, but how you eat. Avoid overeating and night meals that strain the digestive system. Listen to your body's hunger and fullness cues. They are signals of harmony between the mind and body. Nourishing your heart naturally is not about restriction or deprivation. It is about love and respect for yourself. It's about making conscious choices that allow your body to function at its best. Food is medicine when chosen wisely. When you give your heart clean, vibrant fuel from nature, it rewards you with energy, strength, and a radiant sense of well-being that no supplement or shortcut can ever replace. Keeping the body moving is one of the most essential foundations for maintaining a healthy and strong heart, especially as the years go by. Movement is not just about fitness, it is about life itself. Every cell in your body depends on the flow of oxygen and nutrients carried by the blood, and it is physical activity that keeps that circulation alive and efficient. When you move, your heart pumps more effectively, your lungs expand more deeply, and your entire system awakens. A sedentary lifestyle, on the other hand, allows stagnation to set in. Blood moves sluggishly, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and energy levels decline. The simple truth is that the human body was designed for movement, and without it, both physical and mental health begin to fade. BarbaraONeill often reminds people that exercise does not need to be extreme to be effective. The heart loves gentle, consistent movement. A morning walk in fresh air, a few stretches after waking, or some light gardening in the afternoon all contribute to heart health. These activities improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and increase oxygen flow without putting strain on the body. Even small actions, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, standing up more often, walking to the corner shop instead of driving, make a difference over time. It's not about pushing your body to exhaustion. It's about keeping it active and alive. Movement nourishes every organ and helps the body rid itself of toxins that build up from stress, poor diet, or inactivity. When you move regularly, your metabolism improves and your body learns to use energy more efficiently. The blood pressure stabilizes, cholesterol levels balance, and the risk of heart disease decreases dramatically. Physical activity also stimulates the production of endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters, which reduce anxiety and promote mental clarity. That's why exercise is often called the most powerful natural antidepressant. It is not just the body that benefits. The mind becomes lighter and more positive. The link between movement and mood is deeply connected to the heart because emotional well-being directly affects physical health. A joyful, relaxed heart beats differently than one burdened by worry or sadness. Another important aspect of movement is flexibility and balance. As we age, maintaining coordination and strength becomes essential for independence and safety. Gentle exercises like stretching, yoga, or Tai Chi improve balance and joint mobility, reducing the risk of falls while keeping the heart rhythm steady. These activities also calm the nervous system, promoting a sense of inner peace. Breathing deeply during movement oxygenates the blood and supports the heart's rhythm, bringing harmony between the body and mind. Keeping the body moving is a daily gift to yourself. It doesn't demand hours in a gym or intense routines. It simply asks for consistency and intention. Even a few minutes of movement each day can reawaken your body's natural energy. Every step, every stretch, every breath of movement strengthens the heart's rhythm and reminds you that life itself is motion. Cultivating inner peace and joy is one of the most powerful and healing practices for the heart, both physically and emotionally. The connection between the mind and the body is profound, and the heart responds directly to the emotional state you live in each day. When the mind is restless, filled with anxiety, fear, or anger, the heart bears that weight. Stress hormones rise, blood pressure increases, and inflammation quietly begins to affect the arteries. Over time, this tension becomes harmful, draining vitality and weakening the body's natural ability to heal. Yet when the mind is calm, when joy and gratitude become part of daily life, the heart relaxes and functions more harmoniously. The rhythm of your heartbeat reflects the rhythm of your thoughts and emotions. BarbaraONeill often teaches that true wellness is not just what you eat or how much you exercise, but how you think and feel within yourself. The heart thrives in peace. Inner calm is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to face them with steadiness and faith. Life will always bring difficulties, but how you respond determines whether they weaken or strengthen you. Taking time each day to quiet the mind through prayer, meditation, reflection, or simply deep breathing can transform your entire sense of well-being. These small pauses give your nervous system space to reset, lowering stress and allowing healing to flow naturally through the body. Joy is another medicine the heart deeply needs. Laughter, gratitude, and connection with others have a measurable impact on heart health. When you laugh, your blood vessels expand, your muscles relax, and your circulation improves. When you feel grateful, your body releases chemicals that reduce inflammation and promote repair. When you spend time with loved ones or offer kindness to others, your heart produces oxytocin, the hormone of bonding and trust, which lowers stress and strengthens your immune system. The heart is not just a physical organ, but an emotional one. It beats stronger when it feels love, purpose, and joy. Filling your life with positive energy doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing hope over despair, faith over fear, and love over bitterness. It's about training your mind to notice beauty in small things. the warmth of sunlight, the sound of laughter, or the feeling of peace and stillness. This shift in awareness changes your body chemistry and gives your heart the environment it needs to thrive. Stress may be silent, but its effects are loud. In the same way, peace may seem invisible, yet its healing power touches every cell in your body. When you cultivate joy and calm, you create a natural rhythm that strengthens your heart from within. The more you nurture inner peace, the more your body responds with strength, energy, and balance, allowing your heart to beat in harmony with life itself. Acting quickly and living fully are deeply connected ideas, especially when it comes to heart health and overall wellness. The body gives signals when something is wrong, and recognizing those signals early is a form of wisdom that can save your life. Many people experience mild symptoms before a heart attack, discomfort in the chest, shortness of breath, pain radiating to the arm or jaw, dizziness or unusual tiredness. Too often, these signs are ignored or dismissed as simple fatigue or indigestion. But every moment matters when the heart is under distress. Taking action at the first sign of trouble can prevent irreversible damage and, in many cases, death. Acting quickly doesn't just mean calling for help in an emergency. It also means responding promptly to the needs of your body every day. BarbaraONeill emphasizes that prevention is the best medicine. Acting quickly begins long before a crisis arises. It starts with listening, observing, and responding to what your body tells you. When you feel persistent discomfort or tiredness, don't wait for it to worsen. Get checked, rest, or make the necessary changes in your lifestyle. Delay can turn a minor issue into a major one. This proactive mindset is not about living in fear, but about living in awareness. Every choice you make, what you eat, how you move, how you think, is a form of action that either supports or harms your health. Quick action in these daily decisions accumulates over time, creating either vitality or vulnerability. Living fully means embracing life with intention and gratitude rather than merely existing. When you care for your heart, you are not just extending your years, you are enriching the quality of those years. A healthy heart allows you to enjoy the things you love, to travel, laugh, and spend time with those who matter most. Living fully involves taking time to nurture relationships, to find purpose, and to let go of regrets or anger that weigh heavily on the spirit. The heart, both physically and emotionally, thrives in an atmosphere of joy, forgiveness, and connection. Too many people wait until illness forces them to slow down before realizing how precious health truly is. Acting quickly means making that realization now before it's too late. It's choosing to walk instead of sitting for hours, to eat fresh fruits instead of processed snacks, to manage stress through prayer or gratitude instead of bottling it inside. It's about seeing health as a daily practice, not an emergency response. Living fully also means cherishing the present. You cannot change the past, and the future is uncertain, but what you do now shapes both. Each moment offers a choice to nourish, to move, to smile, to rest, to love. By acting quickly when your body speaks and living fully in each heartbeat, you not only protect your life, but also honor the incredible gift of being alive.